Hi, welcome to Michael's Adventures. I'm Michael. Monday was President's Day, but I would like to thank President Obama for what he has done. For instance, he legalized gay marriage, and although it's bad news for Phil Robertson and Kim Davis, which Kim Davis would hate Mike and Ike because Mike and Ike are guy names and she would want to split them up. So Phil Robertson, on the other hand, he made an anti-gay rhetoric and thus made Duck Dynasty anti-gay. And it's also good news for liberals and Justin Bieber, because Justin Bieber made a song called Baby, and his first impression was kind of awful. My mom saw Justin Bieber once, and she thought, "Are you kidding me?" Me, it's like, oh man. Somebody call the twins from Sweet Life with Zach and Cody, because I guess I found their long lost triplets. I mean, boy. Although Justin Bieber made a cameo in CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, and spoiler alert for the non-believers, he got shot. And it made non-believers cheer. Although he's no Kenny from South Park. Although there could be hands saying that it would be better if he's like, yeah. And although there are South Park fans thinking, when will they stop killing Kenny? I may not be a South Park fan, but that should be a great idea, since Kenny kept on dying numerous times. It's like somebody might have had a vendetta over Kenny McCormick. Yeah. Anyway, President Obama legalized Obamacare, which took care numerous of the middle class and the poor people. And we would like to say thank you. And he also killed Osama bin Laden, who was responsible for killing numerous Americans. So, in my opinion, it was former President George W. Bush. Although he was with the kids 9/11 during 9/11. Although he's not Barney. Yeah. I love you. You love me. Oh! Somebody threw a shoe at me. Yeah. Or he may not. He's not Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in America. It's a beautiful day in America. Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Or possibly Elmo. At least. Hey kids! Guess what? Elmo doesn't like ISIS! And now he wants President Obama to eliminate ISIS so the world would be a better place! Anyway, President Obama promised his daughters that once he was elected, he would get them a dog, which he did, and Malia and Sasha were so happy. And for goodnight, it's goodnight, Malia. Goodnight, Sasha. I love you. And guess what? I killed Bin Laden. Yeah. What about imprisoning George W. Bush and Dick Cheney? Although that's still my opinion. My mom grew up with Lyndon B. Johnson when she was little. And started school when Richard Nixon took office. Now, Richard Nixon has a middle name that's later used for Milhouse, the best friend from The Simpsons. And also, Lyndon B. Johnson was like Bernie Sanders back in the day. Always was for education. He was John F. Kennedy's vice president until Kennedy was assassinated by a sniper named Lee Harvey Oswald. And Lee Harvey Oswald was assassinated by Jack Ruby. Anyway. John F. Kennedy also promised that he would send a man to the moon, which 6 years after the assassination, they launched Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong to the moon, which they successfully did. And Sesame Street was out that year. Now, Richard Nixon was impeached and resigned when my mom was in second grade. So that's when she was in second grade. Vice President Gerald Ford took office, which he was known for his clumsiness. So he might have been like Clumsy Smurf. Or even Ugly Betty. Now, when my mom was in middle school, Jimmy Carter took office. And Jimmy Carter is still alive. Just alive and kicking. My mom met Dad when Ronald Reagan took office. And notes that Ronald Reagan was also an actor, which I would say add that to the resume. And that's my catchphrase. My sister was born when George H.W. Bush took office. And when Bill Clinton was elected, 1 year later, I was born. And Bill Clinton also signed the Family Medical Leave Act in 1993, which 2 years after that, my law was mentioned, which is, in quotes, all moms stay more than 24 hours to sleep off complications of childbirth. And my fame was like this. On October 17th, 1994, a family of a young baby boy was kicked out of the hospital. The mom was sick from complications of childbirth, and the Family Medical Leave Act benefits them. Although they didn't say sick like, that's totally sick, dude! Because the hearing's on C-SPAN, not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Politicians. Yeah. And I was 6 when George W. Bush was elected. And I was 7 when 9/11 started. And finally, I was in middle school when President Obama was elected. He legalized gay marriage, Obamacare, and he killed bin Laden. Now, I can also do an impression of presidents, which is, I am not a crook. I am not a crook. Ah, there you go, Dad. I do not have any affairs with Monica Lewinsky. I don't even know that woman. Basically, the only one who's smoking a Cuban cigar was me. I don't know who created that rumor. I made Michael Walker famous. One, two, three. Yeah. I can also do an impression of 2016 presidential candidates. No, this politically corrupt people should not have run for office. Instead, it should be people who can benefit the middle class, the working class, and the poor. I'm for the education, so today's children can go to college and get a free education. Though I may not be a socialist, but it's better college than the streets. Hasselhoff. It's been nice working with you. We laughed and cried, but just so you know, you're fired. Oh, yeah. Me and Trump are good buddies, and we don't need a president who's a racist, xenophobic bigot. In conclusion, so President's Day might appeal to presidents everywhere, but it's also celebrated George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. So Abraham Lincoln was a Republican, but he actually was for abolishing slavery. So he's not like Ted Cruz or John Kasich. Yeah. And George Washington was president because many people liked him. And in fact, he won in a landslide. I go for George Washington. George Washington's my man. Eh, what the heck. George Washington. I'm Michael Walker. That's all for this edition of Michael's Adventures. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.